It's a special place called the...
I'm not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait, yeah. Not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait for the...
Ducks. It's called the William Street Swap Shop. It's called the William Street Swap Shop.
We want to welcome you back to the William Street Swap Shop. It's the Tuesday edition. It's the second episode of the week. Can I stop whispering now?
Yeah. Okay, sorry. We were being quiet. There's a sleeping baby in the other side of the room. But I understand the baby is awake now.
Hi, welcome to the show. And if you were wondering what I was doing, I was just looking behind
Carlos?
our handshake.
Baby's name is Carlos. Thank you for not crying, Carlos. You're doing great back there. We love you so much.
Thank you, Carlos. As I was saying, I was looking behind the hands like a POV, what it looks like to see our hands shaking from... I've never done that. Have you ever done that when you're shaking hands with someone? You get behind them and just look. It's kind of neat. Your eyes, you don't get to see. It's like one of the animations, like the horse that's always running. You only see bits and pieces, almost like you're at a club. Who's in the mosh pit?
Zach,
I'm just kidding. We got to get into the swap.
likes
shop.
to get
Season
deep in
5,
the
back
mosh,
to the
but
swaps.
season 5, back to the swaps. We're going to go mosh later at a show.
That's right.
We're going to go see
Sewed.
Sewed.
Yep. System of a Down.
Yeah. I'll see you there in the pit.
I've been watching their videos at my apartment. I just want to apologize to my neighbors. I watch them on YouTube on my Roku. I play their whole 2-hour set, and it can be loud sometimes. I play it at nighttime, and I apologize if it wakes you up.
I watch them on Palladium. I just Palladium on demand. I download the whole System of a Down concert, and the butterfly logo is just a lot of fun. I love watching those shows.
I hope you like watching what we have in store for you today. My name is Zach.
My name is Matt.
And it's a deal.
You know, I have this debate at my house. I'm like, what are we going to watch?
Right.
Can't decide. Flick through everything. You know what? Let's just flip on the Lade, I call it.
You can't go wrong with it. It's your pal.
Four Non-Blondes reunion concert, Megadeth, all the live concerts I love are on Palladium.
I pitched before I worked here in their on-air promotion department because it's called Palladium, and I was saying it should be your pal, like P-A-L.
Uh-huh.
Like it's your pal, and then the butterfly comes out as a friend. Like it's like, what's up? And then it's like we work on PAL and NTSC DVD formats because we're for Europeans and Americans.
And then they said, we like both the pitches. Zach, we really love the PAL pitch, but we're going to go with Matt's the Lade pitch.
And
No
then I'm
offense.
like, well, let me just revet. We've done the PAL and the LA, but what about the EM? EM, that sounds good. I can't wait
They're
to
like,
eat
there's
some Palladium.
one we can eliminate. It's EM.
Oh. You guys familiar with that channel if you pay for cable? If not, you're cord cutters. You have no idea what channel we're talking about. That's okay. It's a music channel. They play music, live concerts. Chances are they're playing a System of a Down concert right now.
We should call someone over at Palladium and just see if they want to do like a brand partnership thing.
Yeah. Or LinkedIn, do an endorsement. Hey, I'll endorse you for your hard work if you endorse me for my PAL promo idea.
Zach and I have private conversations outside of the studio where we share about moments of self-doubt that we've had.
Right.
Zach was telling me a story about his car breaking down that was, I know, difficult. We won't share it on the air.
I'm ashamed.
If you guys need to get anything off your chest, give us a call, 413-961-4263. None of us are perfect. Some of us try to pretend we are, and the longer you go doing that, the more anger builds up inside you, and you have to let it go, and you can do that on the phone to us today.
That's true. I couldn't have said that better myself. You have to accept yourself for who you are before others will accept you. And one thing I noticed today, we got some cookies from our company, the network. We've been asking for a company car, and they met us with cookies, which is great. I love cookies. They're really good, delicious, and I think I ate too many, and I noticed, and that it went away, thankfully, but I don't look in the mirror often, but on my right eyebrow I saw like red above it, and I thought I was breaking out. I had eaten too much because, fun fact, about 10 years ago when I was in high school, I ate a whole bunch of Jolly Rancher candy canes. It's gone, that's good. But I thought I was starting to itch and I was going to break out and it'd be really embarrassing. As I was saying, 10 years ago in high school, I was a senior in high school. I had about a third of a box of Jolly Rancher candy canes that my mom had purchased, and I went to work that day and I thought my stomach was like itching. I was like, why is my stomach itching so bad? And I lifted up my shirt to look at my belly, my tummy, and it was just a hives. Like, it looked like I'd been bitten a million times. And I'd just done a little short film with friends where we wore clothes that we had purchased from a thrift store, and I thought, what if the thrift store clothes had like bugs on them and I got bit? But then I remembered I went to the doctor and they said, no, you ate those Jolly Rancher. So I got worried after eating those cookies and drinking hot chocolate that it would do the same thing to me, too much sugar.
Yeah.
But if it hasn't done that to me, and if anything, it's made me amped up and ready to do the show.
You know, I've heard that thrift store clothes sometimes can give one crabs. Are you sure it wasn't crabs?
I took a big shower at home. I washed. Everyone knows after any kind of mess you get into, take a shower. Even if it's an emotional mess, you take a shower, you feel a lot better.
Nibble, 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 nibble. Bite, bite.
I don't have crabs. I never have and never don't. I didn't then and I don't now. You can print me on that on the record. My name is Zach,
Google it.
and I don't have crabs.
Somebody Googled, does Zach have crabs?
Perfect.
Screenshot the results, and then we'll take that as the truth.
Okay. Hey, look, I have pretty good no allergy skin right now today. I look pretty good. But I think it's also the work of our crew. That's what they make us look good. When they turn off the lights and I leave the studio, that's when the allergies, my red hives. I turn into one of the characters like in Indiana Jones who starts melting at the end.
That's a severe allergic
Deadly?
reaction.
Right.
Do you
I've had 2 cups of hot chocolate today.
Wow. Just getting real ramped up for the holiday season.
That's it. It's the reason for the season. It's time to be cheery, joyful, and nothing to worry about. Whenever I feel a little down, I just say, just grab some of that hot chocolate.
You guys have seen the cars that drive around town with deer antlers on the side windows.
Right.
Zach's got the deer antlers, and on the front, he's got a big red Rudolph nose on the front of his car. And whenever he sees children, he says, "Merry Christmas to you. This is my car." It's weird. I was in the car when you did it.
No, I just usually...
the "this is my car" part. The rest is cool.
When before my car overheated and acted up, I would just sit at a stoplight, and if I saw someone waiting to cross, I'd be like, hey, they don't have anything going on. I don't have anything going on. I just roll down my window, power windows, and I just say, hey, happy holidays, and then I just drive away. Everybody likes a good smile or a good wish for happy holidays every now and then.
What I'm talking about.
Everybody likes to see lights, and if it makes people more positive and happy, then I'm going to say it.
The other day I was walking on the sidewalk. This is kind of related.
Right.
Right down the street here, and I don't know what I did. I guess the crosswalk maybe offended someone that I used it. And this is one of Matt's angry pedestrian stories. I wasn't angry, though.
Uh-huh.
And a gentleman rolled down his window like you were talking about, but he didn't say happy holidays as he passed by. He said, go F-U-C-K yourself.
Wow.
So I
You should have replied with that. Happy holidays.
I didn't like how that made me feel.
Right. You big grump. That's what you should have called him, a big grump. Stop being a big old grumpy stooge.
Yeah.
That's what I tell people when they're upset about stuff. If there's a long line, stop being a big grump. We all gotta wait in lines together. Go look at the lights. And if you stare at lights long enough,
You go blind.
well, you don't have to see any. Your headaches go away. You don't have to worry about a lot of stuff. Kaitu just sent a Imgur
Okay.
on the chat. I just saw it. It says, does Zach have crabs? And I'm curious.
Should we go to the laptop here, straight from Kai2? Okay, so according to Google, this is the screen grab. Thank you, Kai2, for doing this. When you Google, does Zach have crabs? you get a sponsored. I'm assuming this is sponsored for Captain Zach's Crab House.
That's a great. I was always thought if I opened up a Zaxby's, it would be a funny restaurant because everyone thinks like there's a fast food chain in the South, and I think I've only been there once, but I was thinking it might be fun to call it Zaxby's, Zachs apostrophe S, and then Bees, and it's like a honey, like Burt's Bees, but it's just a honey themed shop, and then we get Winnie the Pooh licensing somehow from Warner Brothers. And he's the mascot. He's on the billboards. Eat
think
more
the-
honey, and he's painting it with a big brush, like
So-
the cows.
So is it just honey, or is it like honey glazed other things?
It could be other things.
Because just honey might be a problem.
You get like honey bubble tea, but then you can get honey shakes. You can get honey drinks, and then you get honey items, honey bars, honey Cliff bars, honey sandwiches. And then if you pay a lot, well, if you come through often enough, I'll call you honey. I'll
And I think
hang
as
out in
a-
the drive-through window. Hey, hi, honey. Welcome to Zaxby's.
As an added sort of bonus, you can pay for honey inside, but outside Zaxby's there's a couple big elm or oak trees, and they got the old school beehive hanging from it.
Right.
And complimentary, you can climb the tree complimentary, stick your hand in and eat the honey like in the cartoons.
That's right. And then it would be like a playground. You go out and play on it, and I come out and just check in. You guys doing okay? Everyone's doing all right? My friend
Business
Mike,
as
who
usual.
lives in Wyoming, he has his own bees. He'll bring his bees. Mike's bees.
Nice. So you'd rename it Mike's Bees?
No, it'd
instead
be
of Zach's?
Zaxby's, but I'd be like on the menu. It'd be like, and I get all my bees from Mike.
Got it.
Mike Waldoni is his real name.
Zach's Bees, and then fine print at the bottom. Bees. The bees are actually not Zach's.
Right.
They're from Mike.
Right. Captain
This is
Zach's Crab
season-
House sounds good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we? I guess should we look at the other results? Let's just make sure none
Oh,
of
there's
these.
a
There it is.
there's a picture. Hi, come on
Zach's.
into Captain Zach's. We won't bite. We got fresh crabs.
That's
This is in Chattanooga, Virginia.
Chattanooga Island, Virginia.
Yep. Close to the ocean. You know those crabs are fresh.
Second result was Extraordinary Jobs in Agriculture and Nature. It's a Google book,
Oh.
and it's about looks like a guy.
So I think the answer is I don't have crabs.
Yeah, but the fourth result we didn't see, so sort
Nibble,
of
nibble, nibble, nibble.
inconclusive, I guess.
It's nice to know Captain Zach's Crab Sea House, $11 to $30, cheap price, rating 3.8. That's a pretty good restaurant. Did they bake it in salt? We're a bunch of salty sailors and old sea dogs at my restaurant. That's when you come to Captain Zach's. It's come on in, you sea dog.
Leave your oars out front.
Yeah.
There's an old sign. Oars, no oars inside.
If you're looking for people to be nice to you, you should go down to Zaxby's. Here, we're a little bit more rough around the edges, as they say.
And then there's a foghorn. This is season 5 Back to the Items. We haven't been
Right.
doing that very well,
Joe
so we should do
would've
one
tased
item.
this at least
We have a
twice
lot of
by
stuff to
now.
get to,
Right.
and then we're just gonna and then we're gonna do one item.
Let's take a look at it.
He just left the taser touching our body as
Right.
we work, so
Joe's a busy guy. He actually set it up on a C-stand. Him and Dave did. You guys know what C-stands in the biz. They're metal poles that hold lights and various camera equipment. Joe said, I'm going to put this on my C-stand, which stands for Cho stand. It's running right into the side of us.
I don't know, but having Cho on the show holding a taser was one of my favorite. It was one of the biggest honors of my showbiz career.
I have a lot of deep respect for Cho. Even when I see him in the hall, I'm like, hey, what's going on, Cho? And if he's in a good mood, he'll say, what up? And if he's not, he just ignores me. All right, let's take a look at the item.
Look at this next item. We're going to get to these. If you send us stuff, hey, we're going to talk about it eventually. This one was already, well, did we talk about this or did it just get
I think
rejected?
it was just rejected.
This is an Italian plumber. We don't know what his name is, but he looks like
He's a little small guy. He's got that quarter is about as big as his head.
he says, "No job too big or too small. I'll stick my snake down and make the clogs go away. Watch me twist the snake." That's what's on his van.
Watch me twist the snake. And then parentheses. Don't call me about real snakes. I only deal with sewage.
Looks like it's a gummy type thing. Don't try to erase pencil marks with it. Not its intended purpose.
Don't try and chew
It's
on
just
it. I know
collectible.
a lot of people have nerves, tics, habits like a stress ball you squeeze, or you bite on a pencil or a eraser, but you don't want to bite on this. What would he say if you were biting on him? I'm thinking out myself. Hey, don't bite on me. I'm an Italian plumber.
Quick three. Don't think about it too fast. List of the things you bite when you're nervous.
Okay. Fingers, my fingernails,
Mm-hmm.
pencil erasers,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the third one. My pillows, I guess, my blankets.
Got it.
I'm a little nervous in bed.
Having a bad dream or
Right.
something.
Yeah. I don't know why I said that now.
All right.
It's William Street Swap Shop. We swap
Street-
items.
Sure. Don't summarize the show to try to avoid embarrassment.
Let's just delete
Okay,
that part of the archive when it shows. Actually, you know what? No, I'm proud of everything I say. We say
It's
on the
all
Swap
been
Shop.
scrubbed.
It's all real. It's all. When you go back through it, we'll have someone like a man or woman in black come in and erase that part of the tape. So when Cho is trying to rewind it, it's just pillow. That's it.
Yeah, there'll be a conspiracy theory. That was when we really gave the clue about what the show was really about.
Right.
Mind control, government, mind control.
It's all about Matt and I are actually robots.
You can't even find me.
It's all a dream. We're just on the same loop every day. We're doing the show.
Now seems like a good time to bring out our featured guest. We brought something.
Oh, he's been in here the whole
really
time. I didn't realize he
exciting
was
for
sitting
you.
over there.
Yeah.
We have a special guest today who's giving away a very special offer. This is really great. I'm excited about it, and I think you're going to be excited about it too.
This is there's a whole Pandora's box we're going to be opening here. We want to welcome onto the show our close personal friend, also named Zach. Let's call him Zach K, in case he wants his privacy.
Okay. A lot of people recognize him. He's been on stuff
On
before.
the show before.
You
Done
saw
live.
Hey,
he was-
everybody.
He beat me on Call of Karaoke a few months back,
Oh yeah.
and I thought it was rigged. I should have won. Just a heads up. But Zach Crane beat me. I just gave away his full name.
That's
can
okay.
find him on
I
LinkedIn.
think he's
That's
all
all
right.
right, guys.
Look at his sweater.
There's like 15 Zach Crames
Right.
out there probably.
Zach
How
is
many
true.
Crames are there?
I don't know how many Crames there are. There's a guy named Zach Crom who's writing for the sports site The Ringer right now,
Oh.
who kind of looks like me.
What about Zach Crumb, like Crumb? And do you ever email him like you're crumb, you're worthless crumb?
I haven't looked up any Zach Crumbs, but it's a good idea.
Zach has the most is the style. I would say next to Matt and Zach, they're the two, and Will are the three top stylish, fashion-oriented
In that
men at
order?
the office.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another man named Will. I'd say those are the top three men who are they got their finger on the fashion pulse.
Ah, so
Me?
nice of you to say.
I'm trying to feel the pulse, and I'm like, I'll wear my YMCA shirt today.
I do think Zach, on my line graph of people I've said nice shirt to, you spike. You're like an outlier. And it goes back down to 0 again for everyone else. And then
For the record, Matt has never said nice shirt to me.
Oh, wow.
But Zach always has nice pants, nice shirts, nice accessories, nice shoes. Just a great way of carrying himself. I'd love to be your friend, and I think that's kind of another reason why you're here, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of situational comedies,
Right.
specifically the comedy stylings of Jerry Seinfeld.
Who
Okay.
isn't? He's a great comedian.
We were all big fans of his television program, Seinfeld. And,
I love all of his work, comedians in cars, getting coffee, being
Great
with
show.
me. It's all a lot of great content.
Yeah. So when I saw in my email mailbox that Jerry Seinfeld was coming to Atlanta in April, I decided to spring into action and buy a ticket to go see him.
Get
Nice.
out of town.
Yeah.
For real.
In fact, I bought 2 tickets, sort of hoping that one of my good friends from the swap shop might join me.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
So
And,
you're offering up the...
I
Zach
just
has
want to
the
say
tickets
this
now.
kind of
This is real.
This kind of brings up an elephant in the room with the threesome you see here. There's always an unspoken thing that we're all friends, and Zach, and I both want to be Zach Crame's friend. little more.
Right.
So now we're going to find out, I guess, live on the internet, who's the better friend.
Well, Zach, let's just be honest. Going in to see Seinfeld when they're like two Zachs, Zach and Zach, C and Jerry, that just has a cool ring to it. Like even on your future Instagram posts, like two Zachs at a Seinfeld show. Doesn't get better than that. Matt and
does have
Zach
a nice
just doesn't have
ring
a
to it.
ring.
Matt and Zach. Zach and Zach.
Zach and
Matt and
Zach.
Zach?
Z and Z, C and J, S.
Both sound pretty good.
One time Zach and I did a road trip from.
Matt and Zach.
Can we finish that one? Swap shop
Matt and
attack.
Zach. Swap shop attack.
There we go.
Wow,
That was great.
So Zach and I took a road trip to San Diego Comic-Con from
That's
Los
right.
Angeles.
We hit the open road on the West Coast.
Spent a lot of
That's it.
time in the car together.
Oh, you
Got a
I
lot
thought you were
of
talking about
feeling.
me. I was like, I don't remember this.
No.
No, this
Oh,
is
okay.
Zach, Crame, and myself.
Okay.
And so I guess what I'm saying is, if we were to go to the orchestra pit left at the Fox Theater together, we could sort of reminisce about some of those great times we had on the road there.
But the joke's on you, Zach Crane.
Well-
already, if you guys are trying to think
So,
at home, just
as you
copy
can
these.
see, I printed out these 2 actual tickets that I bought, but in order to prevent you people on the internet who might try to collect the
It's too
code.
late. Somebody's
Don't
already got
zoom
it.
in too much.
Someone's already got
it's
it.
imperfect.
But look,
Well-
Zach, I noticed if you hold it up, I'll put my hand over it. If you look at the tickets, seat 67. Zach, show up your other seat. Hold it up a little higher. Where's seat 68?
And seat 69.
Yeah, this is seat 67.
So these are my real seats.
So someone's gonna be in the middle. Is
When
Jerry?
you guys go to when we go to the show, they're gonna be like, "I'm sorry, Mr. Crane, your seat has already been redeemed."
Right.
And we're like, "Who did it?" And then we'll walk down, and it'll be Tony climbing
Right.
on the seat.
That's it. Or Visk. Hi, gentlemen. I'm ready to swap.
Who knows whether it will work, but I sharpied
my shirt?
some of the QR code.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine,
Yeah.
Zach. Don't worry about it. Just
No,
maybe when you get back to your desk, email the Fox. Be like, hey, can you send me a new QR code? I
A
might
new
have been
QR
hacked.
code. All right, just
Yeah.
in case.
Yeah.
My email got hacked.
Well,
I
you
sort
guys
of like
went-
living on the edge, though.
You know what I do when I get real mad at people at work? I just send a super angry email with lots of expletives, real specific. Zach, why did you fuck this up? Sorry.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
That's the first time there's been a bad curse word on the swap shop.
And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
He's a big bully.
What a wild episode.
but then what I say, then I send another email like 20 minutes later. Sorry, my email got hacked.
Oh,
Disregard anything I've said already.
Ooh, I should also point out this is the 10 p.m. show. There's 2 shows that night, so I want to.
oh. So is Jerry going on later?
Yeah, so
10 p.m. and then
whoever
midnight?
ends up going with me has to make sure that they're fully caffeinated and
Okay.
ready to stay up late.
Jerry Night Live. I can't wait.
And a little interesting historical side note about the Fox Theater. Just last year, hope this isn't too soon to talk about. It's sort of sad. Prince played his last show ever there,
Wow.
true.
right before
Yeah.
passing away. So
it's
some
great.
people say when you're at the Jerry Seinfeld show, you listen carefully, you can hear Prince playing drums behind him.
What better way to commemorate Prince than seeing Jerry?
So what we want to do today, we don't want to pit each other against, we don't want to make this too awkward for you. So we're going to have callers call in, and what they're going to do is, here we go. What they're going to do is advocate, hopefully, for Zach or for Matt to join you at the Jerry Seinfeld show.
This is going to be exciting.
And why would you do that? Well, first off, because you like Zach or I, you want
Right.
to see us happy. But second off, we've created a new segment. Everyone follow me here.
This is really special.
And this is something we couldn't be more jazzed about.
Right.
It's called Ask the Seintaur.
Right.
We've
What's
created...
Ask Seintaur?
Yeah, Seintaur. A lot of people don't know this, but when they wrapped shooting on Seinfeld, there was some kind of accident with some toxic waste.
I heard
And,
that too.
Yeah. And some of Jerry Seinfeld's DNA got mixed with one of the production horses.
That's why
So-
when you see him in comedians in cars getting coffee, you never see his bottom half. He's always driving on top. Because he's got a special secret, he's a Seintaur.
I always found that strange. You could never see his legs in
Right.
that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let you ask a question, any sort of question to the Seintaur. We're gonna demo it here.
Right.
Let's go ahead and should we just roll
Yeah.
the Seintaur open?
Let's do it, and then we'll explain it.
Okay, cool. So, and then we kind of got confused, so we made a second intro to the Seintaur. Should we roll that one, and then we'll ask the Seintaur? We'll see how it works. Zach had to go check in on some paperwork. Okay, so we're gonna ask the Seintaur here. I don't know if it's possible for us to get Zach. You and I can just sort of ask him sort of life questions. And
Okay.
we'll see what happens here.
Sure.
Maybe we can come up, but if not, we'll do that.
Yeah.
So I guess basic question, Seintaur, is first things first. Is how were you created? I got the backstory wrong, but it was a toxic waste thing. Is that right?
Yeah, it was just Larry spilled a big thing of chemicals and blended me with a dang horse. So now I've got horse flakes.
Wow. Are there any benefits to having horse legs?
You know, I live in New York City, so I can get anywhere 5 times quicker. You just hear me galloping. There comes Jerry.
And so, are you still able to marry a human? Is there any sort of legal things going on, or can you marry humans?
Oh, yeah, I'm dating Julia Louis-Dreyfus right now. She's on Veep. She loves me. She said, Jerry.
Did you say she's on vape or on Veep?
She's on Veep and I vape. She loves it when I vape.
What's your favorite vape flavor?
Cherry cinnamon. I love you, Julia.
So, is there anything you'd like to ask the Seintaur? This is just, you guys can do this when you call in. We'll open up the lines in a sec here, but just life advice or pragmatic DIY kind of
Yeah, well,
how to.
I can't wait to hear and see you in Atlanta. Are you excited to visit us?
Oh yeah, the Georgia peaches. I can't wait to take a big bite out of Georgia. Cause I'm a horse. We love peaches.
So, Seintaur, I've been having a problem. Here's my question. I have 2 cars. I share, with my family, and lately I've been feeling like 2 cars is not. I don't really need that. I want to downsize to 1 car. What do you think I should do in that situation? Should I keep both, or?
Definitely get rid of your car. Just hoof it. You can walk around like me. I walk everywhere.
Seintaur, can I ask you, if you were in my position, would you choose Zach or Matt to join you at your show?
I'd definitely choose Zach. He seems like a cool guy. He loves my comedy. And he's handsome.
I agree
Okay.
with a few of those things.
Well, that's cool. Well, thanks, Seintaur. We're gonna wait till we have somebody coming back out and or somebody call us, and we'll have them ask you some more questions. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. So, yeah. Hello, caller. How you
What
doing?
about the airplane food?
What about airplane food?
The airplane food.
Is that what you want to ask Seintaur?
Well, yeah. I don't know.
I can answer that.
Uh-huh.
They don't let me on planes anymore. I'm on the do not fly list. Put me in a barn is what they say. Let me tell you, barn food is a lot better than airplane food, though. I love eating hay. And carrots. Apples. But way better than airplane food. And I'm not so dang high in the sky.
I have a joke for you, Jerry Seintaur.
Okay.
Well, what did the gay Seintaur say?
What?
What?
Wait, what? I didn't hear the setup. Was it bad?
What did the gay centaur say?
Oh, okay, sure. Is this offensive, or can we broadcast it to the internet?
It's not offensive.
Okay.
What did it say?
Hey.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like, I think that's like a yellow level.
Yeah.
But all centaurs say, hey!
So, caller, where are you calling from, and how much do you love Jerry Seinfeld on a scale of 1 to 45?
I'm calling from the moon, and I like Jerry Seinfeld on the scale of...
I don't think he's
How
really
much do you
calling
like
for it.
me? Hey, let me tell you about this idea I had. I wanted to make a cologne. It smells like nothing. See it at your Macy's. I always see Kim K at Macy's with her cologne perfumes. I want to do that too.
I
Seinfeld
want to
cologne.
smell like you.
You can. Do you smell me now?
Wait, now, caller, you skipped the important part of this step. You were going to be rewarded with the Seintaur. Maybe we could bring Zach back out here for a sec. Zach, did you get the paperwork done? Okay, he's copying. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the paperwork you were
Oh,
doing?
some contracts. My real job. Always working in production, so I had to get some stuff done for that.
Oh, okay.
Always working so hard.
Hey,
Could
I'm a
you-
busy
One of your
guy.
best qualities.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not trying to be a jerk, but could you try to not do that during the show?
I know.
so
I'm
much?
sorry. It was urgent. It's the
Okay.
accruals and the year
Not
process,
that epic.
budget stuff.
So, caller, you have to decide who gets to go to the Jerry Seinfeld live concert with Zach Crane.
Oh, well,
Who are you-
obviously Sally from Super Morning
Oh,
Bullshit.
that's a good pick.
Oh my.
We got a pattern of when people given a choice between us, you or me, picking a third person.
Right. That's
Oh, it's
okay.
hard to
Alright,
pick
so we got
between you two.
One vote for
One for
Sally.
One
Sally.
vote for Sally.
Okay. Sally's great.
Sorry, guys.
I'd take Sally.
Yeah.
I'm writing it down. That wasn't really supposed to be part of it. I mean,
Well, Zach paid for the tickets. It's up to him, I guess. But I think I'm a big Seinfeld fan.
yeah.
Probably the
I think
biggest.
Zach wrote Middle Zach.
Sally was in diapers when the pirate shirt episode aired.
Yeah.
I was right there.
Hey, I own all the DVDs. I even put them all together. If you put them all together, it forms the whole Seinfeld family. If you stack them all up in your bookshelf.
I can
Wow.
play the ba-dum bum bum on my bass.
You mean this? I want to shout out Mason made all these Seinfeld riffs.
Right. They're not real, or they are real.
They're
but they're
all-
not
we
from
own
the
them.
show. We own them, so we don't have to worry about Jerry suing us or stomping on us.
Let's play one, and I'm going to tell the Seinfeld composer right to the camera he can't sue me for this. All right. What's up, Seinfeld composer? You can't sue me for this track or the one that's about to play because Mason
Hey,
made them.
I have to go, guys. I appreciate the call, but I'm at work and there's people wait as
No,
clients.
dude, no, stay on the line. You're not going to want to miss what happens
Sure.
next.
I can give the phone to the Chinese woman I work with. She doesn't speak English very well.
Sure, do that.
Does she
And
wanna ask
we'll hang
Seinfeld
up,
anything?
and then would she like to?
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll wait for. We'll get another call.
Okay.
Thank you. Good.
Thanks for the call.
Congratulations. Good luck. Get back to work pronto.
Well, I don't know what to do. I'm like, my head is spinning
So we
right
have one
now.
vote for Sally, and then
One vote for Sally, 0 votes for us. Anyone else want to call in? Tell us who you think should get to go to Seinfeld Live with Zach Crane, and then you get to ask the Seintaur a question. Here we go.
I should probably go grab some more paperwork.
Sure, no big deal.
Yeah.
Hi, caller.
Hi.
How you doing?
We're all good. What's up?
We're
Wait, have you guys decided? I mean, has Zach too decided who to bring?
No, not yet. I would love to hear your opinion.
Okay, well, since you've known Zach way longer, Zach White longer, maybe you should bring Matt's wife.
Maybe I should bring
Matt's wife.
Matt's wife.
Yeah.
So, tell me the logic behind that.
So at least it's not a contest. So at least it's like love equally. between Matt and Zach. So just to bring Matt's wife.
You know,
Well, Zach has no wife, so you know what? Yeah, Matt has one.
I think there's no, I like this idea. We'll all go to the little bar beneath the Fox beforehand, all four of us. Zach and my wife can retreat to the Seinfeld concert, and then Zach, you and I can just hang out together and get some like conversations done.
Sounds great.
It seems like a great idea
Well, great. So we're gonna put one down.
Sweet.
for Matt's wife.
Yeah.
How about that?
I'm gonna go grab that paperwork. I'll be back.
Okay. Now, would you like to ask the Seintaur any questions while we have him? He's booked a little later this week or this evening, but we've got him for just a few more minutes here.
Okay, may I?
Yeah.
Okay. Seintaur,
Yeah.
since you're half man, half horse, are you hung like a horse?
You know me. I don't talk about dirty stuff on stage. Just PG jokes, and that's
He
what you'll
doesn't-
get from me when you come to the Fox Theater in Atlanta, Georgia.
Seinfeld never works blue. He said it. I don't work blue.
That's right.
Thank you for the question, though. We'll save that for Seintaur After Dark is a new thing we're gonna do at like 1 a.m.
I'll answer it then. I got a lot of juicy stuff to talk about. My hooves have been tied on Seinfeld on NBC, but after dark, well, let me tell you about my everything.
Ooh, I'm intrigued by this.
It's gonna get hot.
This is, and then this is Future Sam we're talking to. If you guys and Seintaur got together, you could be like a celeb couple called Future Seintaur.
That's lovely.
Hey Sam,
Yes.
I just want to ask, would you like to horse around later?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm just horsing around. That's the joke.
Okay.
It's just something I say whenever I act silly. I'm just horsing around. That's my new
Okay,
show I'm pitching
Seintaur.
with Jason Alexander. We're just horsing around. He's my stable owner.
Is there anything before we
She
lose,
seems to be pretty affectionate towards you.
Future Sam, before we lose Seintaur, is there any other
Yeah.
questions you'd like to ask him about where he comes from, or just sort of generally how he feels about just the state of the globe?
Okay. Seintaur, I've noticed you have no clothes on. Is this a lifestyle choice, or is it just hard to
It's a lifestyle.
find clothes that fit you?
It's a lifestyle choice. I got tired of spending all the money on clothes, and I realized I won't look out of date. I'll always be shirtless. You always look cool. Just ask Anthony Kiedis.
Nice. I noticed you work out too. Can we roll the original Seintaur opening again? Like, let's just real quick talk about what kind of working out you do here.
Yeah,
You got-
so in shape.
I was jealous. I'm like, how does he do it?
Wow.
Yeah.
My pecs, my abs. It's like that song. Look, my pecs, my abs, and my abs. That's a song. It's PG. We'll put it in B movie.
We paid $100 for that Centaur stock clip, so we have to use it at least 5 times today to justify its cost. Well, Sam, thank you for your call, and I hope you're
Sure.
having a great tomorrow. That's what I always say to her. She calls
Well,
from the future.
Yes. Well, the future loves you guys.
We love it right back. And tips up. Say hi to.
Yep.
Hope your political controversy ends soon. And or did we talk about that? No, I'm getting confused about something else.
No, it's
that's
all cool.
here.
It's all cool.
And
Bye, guys.
all right, bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so you have 1 vote for Sally, 1 vote for my wife, and then 0 votes for me or Zach.
This is
Anybody-
really helpful.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, I'm back.
If anybody else has an idea of who should get to go see Seinfeld live with Zach Crane, give us a call, 413-961-4263. And we'll bring the Seintaur back out, I think, one more time. We've
It's kind of run its course.
run the joke pretty far into the ground, but I think maybe one more time wouldn't hurt.
Hey, I'm only walking out of the room and I see him come in and I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But that's just me. Are people asking good questions?
Yeah.
They've asked some pretty good questions, yeah. How are your contracts going?
They're great. I'm almost all done. Probably finish them up before the show ends.
Oh, excellent.
And I can go to grab a late lunch.
I feel bad. You have to push through the crowd. There's this crowd of people who are in the studio to see Jerry Seintaur.
Right. They're all waving outside.
Look at all those guys.
Yeah.
And it's his comedy's a lot better now. It's improved, I think.
Yeah.
Should we jump into our sticker while we wait for another call? And
Oh yeah, I
while Zach's
forgot about the sticker. Let's do this real quick. Yesterday we rolled out our stickers. I didn't bring any. I should have. Gosh, maybe we should wait until I have them.
We can wait.
Yeah.
We can just tease it for Thursday's show.
Yeah, we asked you guys where would you stick it.
Send us emails. We
Send
have
us
some
emails.
stickers.
We'll send you a sticker if you come up with a great idea about where you're going to stick it.
Right. Matt sticked it on his laptop yesterday, but as you can see, he has removed them.
I didn't like looking at myself
Oh.
in illustration form while I tried to work. It's gross.
What about me?
That was more palatable, but just myself I didn't like.
Okay. But you removed mine.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm seeing some other suggestions coming through on the chat. Jono, Alice.
I think Jono,
Okay.
Alice. So no one, not one
Still
vote
not
for,
a vote
one
for
vote for-
Matt or Zach, though.
Interesting.
Well, so be it.
But Zach, that's up
Guess
to
so.
you. You don't have to listen to peer pressure.
Now, is that show sold out, or could I just get a ticket for myself? And
It's a great question. I haven't checked.
okay.
It's the second show, so you
Are
got to
they-
assume the demand is high.
What are the tickets? Are we talking like $10, $15, or maybe a little more pricey, like $30?
I feel like now we're just offering a challenge to our scumbag fans to copy these tickets
Okay.
somehow.
Hey, they're not scumbags.
I got to point out a difference between Zach Cram and myself, and a way I'm inferior to him. Let's go ahead and can we get tight on this date here? Zach plans the things he's going to do multiple months in advance. I mean, this is almost a half a year away.
Right.
Yeah.
But you got to when you're getting ready to go see a big
When
legend.
this number is like a 5, I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, I'll think about it in like another day.
But on the
And
flip
then-
side, when you buy 2 tickets not knowing who you're going to go with, it gives you a lot of time to choose
That's
someone.
right.
Yeah.
Zach, you might actually maybe forget taking us. You might take your future wife there. You might meet a lovely person.
You
and
might
take
be
them.
married by then.
Yeah.
If
That
things
is
all
entirely
fall into
possible.
And you'll tell
place.
your kids. You'll tell your kids. We met because of Seintaur, and
Yeah.
then he'll officiate your wedding.
That's true. That could happen.
And Zach Kramer is Jewish, and Jerry Seinfeld is Jewish, so it would be a perfect. He's
Yeah,
a rabbi.
it would be a perfect
Rabbi
Jewish
Seintaur,
activity for
right.
us to do together.
Rabbi Seintaur.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a word for that when 2 guys come together and it's a, not like a mensch, but one of those kind of like.
Like a good Jewish coupling,
Yeah, but like a Yiddish word.
like besheret.
That's
it was
it.
meant
That's
to
the
be.
one.
Bashir.
That's
Yeah.
the word.
It was meant to be.
Yeah,
There
it
we
was
go.
meant to be.
See?
Hello,
I'm not
welcome.
just coming up with weird stuff.
Right.
That's
I know.
Welcome to the William Street Swap Shop. Come on in.
come
Hi.
on in.
Come on in.
What's your name, first of all?
Hey, it's Boyd. Boyd Bowman.
Lloyd?
Lloyd or Boyd?
Boyd Bowman.
Sorry, one more time.
Boyd Bowman.
Oh,
Okay, Royce Bowman.
Yeah.
How's it going, man?
Hey, good. So I have a suggestion. How about Matt and Zach go?
oh, and
Matt
Zach,
and Zach go?
Oh,
Matt
and
Zach
then
White, not Zach Crane.
aha! Now the
Whoa.
Zach, you're sitting on the side.
Well, what's happening here?
Is this Jerry? A lot of
this
people
is
it
like the King Midas solution. You
Right.
don't have to choose by letting us both go together.
Yeah.
We didn't stage this call, by the way. This just happened.
This is unexpected.
You've got a few months to think about it, but it does make a lot of sense because just in terms of enrichment for our comedy, show we do every day, it'd be really cool if we could go together,
Right.
sort of
Be a
team,
good work
what I'm
retreat.
talking
Yeah, I
about.
think we'd probably come back even more energized and charged.
team build.
I mean, I guess now that it's on the table, I have to consider it.
It's up
Well,
to
and on the then Zach Crane could hang out with Matt's wife.
Oh, wait, is that a vote for Zach White to go with Zach Crane?
What? No, Zach White and Matt will go to the show, but Zach Crane will hang out with Matt's wife.
Oh, then you hang out with my wife at the bar.
I mean, as long as I'm getting something out of this.
In both of those scenarios, you're on a date with my wife.
I mean, it'd be great to make a new friend.
Could we real quick, let's get close on Zach Crane again. And Boyd, Royce, I want you to propose Zach Crane gives away his ticket one more time. We're going to get a reaction shot with a Seinfeld bass lick. So just pretend you haven't told us that yet, and then let's say, okay, so Royce, what's your idea for the ticket, please?
Hey, so how about you and Matt go and bring
Zach Crane stays at home alone.
Matt and Zach, why don't you guys go to the show? And Zach Crane, you can hang out with Matt's wife.
That's the look that got him the lead role in the Seintaur spin-off follow-up series.
You're Jerry's son.
Well,
Did you want to ask Seintaur anything? We don't have much time left. We probably should just wrap it up. Seintaur's leaving.
Oh yeah, one last. Okay, so that was a great idea. We'll write it down. Now, do you want to ask Seintaur one last question before we sign off, Royce?
Stuffing the frog.
Let's bring up Seintaur one last time, please. Computer, can we? Is he left yet? Okay, there he is.
oh, there he is.
Let's make it quick. Yeah, I gotta go. Come on, guys, make it quick.
All right, Royce. Seintaur's got time for one last question.
Hey, so did I get the job?
You're hired. It's my new apprentice show. I'm hosting it. I hire everybody. We're gonna be bigger than Google. Can you believe it? Google.
Have you ever Googled
Maps, images, drives, bits, docs. You can get it all on Google. This is all a big advertisement for Google. Thanks for watching.
Is this a preview of Seinfeld's new material about the internet? Because that's all new since the last.
Don't tape this. I'm going to be talking about it at the Fox Theater in 5 months. Uber? Where's that? It's not too Uber to me. Where's Taxi? Where's that app? App Store? Where's the apples? I'm a Seintaur.
Man, that's a funny riff.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm excited to see that live.
Yeah, it's Seinfeld's irreverent take on new technologies. Well, I hate that time has run out, but unfortunately it has once again. We're going to say goodbye. Bye-bye, Seintaur. Thank you so much for all that you've done for the show today. It was kind of you were the star today.
Thanks for having me.
And,
Guys,
Zach Crane.
I'm all done. We're all set. We can just in time to end the
Should
show.
be a cliffhanger. We've got a 5-month lead time on this. So we're going to let it play out for a few more months. We'll decide who gets to go to the show with you.
Great.
Awesome.
I'm excited.
Well, thanks for coming on the show today, Zach.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for being great friends, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, and either way you decide, whether you choose Zach, myself, Sally, my wife, or some 7th person that hasn't been brought yet, or you give us both the tickets, then I choose to be your friend and to
Always
keep this friendship
forever.
cherished forever.
That's right.
Great.
I'd like to extend my hand and do a three-way.
three-way.
It's a deal for being on the show. Thank you so much for watching and calling in, and have a great afternoon. We love you very much.
Bye-bye.
It's a deal.
It's a deal.
We'll say it's a deal, Zach.
It's a deal.